No protest in Southeast, South-South anti-Biafran referendum. Prime Minister Simon Èkpá drops an important order. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that only gives you quality news and information on all the matter where they happen for Biafran territory. Please subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed, and make sure you turn on your notification, because that is the only way you can get notified whenever we drop our spanking news. Without wasting any more of your time, we will give you the news in detail. The news reads: the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile says there will be no protest in Igbo land and other parts of South-South in Nigeria over economic hardship until the Biafran referendum. The Finland-based lawyer Èkpá disclosed this on his social account, formerly known as Twitter, on Sunday. He noted that Igbos are not part of the purported protest against Nigeria's federal government. Prime Minister Simon Èkpá added that Biafran is exiting Nigeria, else the protest is needless. There will be no protest until our declaration this year. Biafra is systematically exiting Nigeria, and we can't protest against the result of Biafran liberation. The hardship in Nigeria is as a result of the economic strangulation imposed by the Biafran government through actions and measures, and that has led to many multinational companies fleeing from Nigeria, he said. Recall that the Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress barely 48 hours ago declared a two-day protest in Nigeria on February 27 and 28, 2024 over the ongoing hardship Nigerians grappled with under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As food prices soared to an all-time high, organized labor vowed to protest nationwide. However, Bridges said there would not be a protest in the Southeast and parts of South-South except if the Nigerian government grants Biafran liberation. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, Nigeria inflation increased to 29.90% in January 2024, propelled by rising food prices. This is the genesis of Nigerian problem. Okwu kana malite ebidobedi Sunday school ebewala ha already. Now, straight to the analysis, as we always do for here. Before I even go to the issue of the economic issue in Nigeria currently and the hardship that it has actually caused, what I have to say is that in Nigeria, they use their hand, they do themselves. I could remember 2022, right? Yeah, when the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá was doing everything possible to make sure that the election was being cancelled in Biafran land. You know what happened? The same people who are crying today were the ones who started writing petition to the Finnish government and the rest of other security operatives, Interpol, FBI, and the rest of them, to arrest the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. A lot of petition was written against him. If not that Finland is not like Nigeria, at least they know what the law says, and at least they try as much as possible to use the law to take some certain actions needed, and that is why their country is sane. That is why their country is doing well. Unlike Nigeria, where we run a government that is lawless, a government that is full of anarchy and lawlessness. That is what we run in Nigeria. That is why the country will continue to go down, because you cannot continue to run a nation, under anarchy. It will result to a lot of downfall by that nation. So back to the matter. They petitioned Simon Èkpá. They reported him. Forward to 2024. Oshialike. We are seeing what is happening. We are seeing what is happening. Buhari agabede 1 year already. Asim Buhari. Jagaban. Tinubu agabede 1 year. Ozowala Hanishi. It is actually funny. Now, what do you people want the Southeast to do? Southeast should not even bother themselves protesting. Protests had already started, even in Ibadan. On the state, there's protests. Lagos is actually planning on going for their own protests. I'm going to come to the issue of the NLC, the Nigerian Labour Congress, because they are still part of the problem that, this country is having. They claim that they are protesting or fighting the government because of the hunger. What have they contributed in order to stop the hunger? Any small thing, they go on strike, not minding the hardship it will bring upon the country. Well, Nigeria is not our business. We are focused on Biafra for now. So let us leave the issue of the NLC. Let them solve their problem. The major reason why I will always support this motion and order from Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, and this is why I keep on, when I tend to analyze some certain decision that the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá takes, and how I encourage people to try as much as possible to work with this guy and listen to him. People don't understand, because I see a lot of intelligence in the decision he's taking, or he takes most times. For example, this. Why will you support protests in Southeast? The same protests that your people were killed for. Do you know how many Biafrans has been killed for just protesting, coming out, smooth protest without any violent, peaceful walk? They even call it peaceful walk, not protest. There was one that happened in Aba. I'm coming to the one that happened in Enugu. I think that was the last one that broke the camel's back, and Biafrans decided to stop this whole issue of protest. Over 60 or 50 Biafrans were killed. Over 50 Biafrans were killed. Broad daylight murder by Nigerian security operatives for coming out for a peaceful walk because of the marginalization in the country. Because they want to leave, because they are tired. They are tired of being shoved aside. They are tired of being pushed aside. Politically, they are being pushed aside. They are tossed away. In every aspect that we favor them, they are being pushed away. And they decided to protest for their Biafran freedom. So, what do you want, why do you want the protest to come? Here, these so-called people are calling them Southeast. One, I think, I've forgotten his name, an Hausa guy, a Muslim, some of the people that supported this Jagaban, they are now saying that they are confessing that Igbos tried to warn them, and they felt it. They were trying to use, Biafra, to cover up. I think that was something he said. I'm trying to just remember what he said, but that was just like a picture of what he said. But now you want the Igbos to raise their voice. You're coming out to say that they are quiet over this hardship. See, one thing you people don't know is that no matter how Nigeria is bad, an Igbo man will survive. Go and mark my words anywhere. Do you know why they will survive? Because, they've actually trained themselves to survive any kind of, situation because they are hardworking. It's not as if I am, I am hyping my people. Any Igbo man is all about survival. That is the first instinct he has when he comes out and say, I want to also survival. And that is why, if you like, $1 $1 to 50,000, Igbo man will survive. Survive, and they will build houses, they will build companies, they will take over. They will. And that is why they are calm over the situation. Yorubas are complaining, they are crying. Oh, but you people were the one who gave him, you sold the mandate to him, you carry and give him, all in the name of tribalism. Then you forgot that tribalism won't help you when the hardship will come. Now you don't backfire. You guys are gonna suffer it because Igbos, Biafrans are going. It will get worse when Biafra comes for the Nigerian government and for Nigerians. That is why before I started, I said, the Nigerians, they do themselves. And I laid emphasis on that. So please go to the comment section. You've heard what Prime Minister Simon Èkpá has said. He has given up, his points and opinion and his order that there will be no protest in Biafran land till Biafran freedom comes. That is the focus. And every other thing that is not working, to get that Biafran referendum is a distraction. It is a distraction. Whatever that is not, if you like, let it be for the good. So far is not going to lead, to this freedom that we are talking about or we have been fighting for, then it is a distraction. It should not be taken seriously. And this is not the time for such distractions. No. We've actually wasted a lot of time. There is no more time anymore. So we'll do the needful to get the needful being done. And that's all it be for my mouth. On that note, I say thank you once again for joining us on this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you back-to-back news and information. Please share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more updated news. God bless you.